We're looking at 5 of the top lights here from Blizzard Lighting. We've got Nick Airriess here from Blizzard Lighting. Nick's going to share some of that really hot lights in 2015 for mobile DJs.
So next we have Nick Airriess from Blizzard Lighting, and Nick's going to give us a little bit of an insight in some of the hot lights from Blizzard Lighting here in 2015. Hey, Nick.
How's it going, John?
Doing well, doing well. What do you got for us?
Well, so I've got actually some lights here that have been really great for us this year, and I know would be really great in anybody's inventory. One of the ones that we have here, actually, I'm just going to start it off right away with probably the best bang for the buck, which is going to be your LB Par Hex. This is actually a plastic housing, so it's real light. It's really easy to tote around and whatnot. It's got 12 hex color LEDs in it. And so you get a lot of brightness out of it. I know we talked about this one at DJ Expo. It was super, super bright. It covered a lot of space, and it's very, very affordable. So that's kind of the key features of this one. It's just really nice and affordable and light. So you can move it around, you get a lot of brightness, and you don't have to pay a whole lot of money for it. Which is
nice.
If you really want like a battery type output as well, like that for like an uplight, and you want to have actual like no cords or anything, the next best bet, I guess, and this will take us right to the second product, and I'm going kind of fast here. I hope that's okay, John. Is that right?
Yep, we just want to give everyone a little bit of a teaser here so that they can go check it out at the website.
Sure. So we have the Skybox EXA. So this is actually a hex color LED product. It's battery powered. It's a metal case, super solid. Obviously, it's available in white and black, so you can make it match pretty much any event that you take it to. You'll get a whole ton of runtime out of it. I think it's like 6 to 8 hours on with all like 3 colors or 4 colors all the way up, and you'll get a lot more time out of that if you just run a single color or even dual color. And because it has the white LED in it, you don't have to actually mix a white, so you can make the battery last a lot longer, which is awesome.
Very nice.
It does have a couple different run modes in it that actually allow you to like stagger the battery out. So on its like most efficient mode, you can get almost 20 hours out of just it running any color you want. It's awesome. It does cut the brightness down a little bit, but that's okay. And it's especially nice in the evenings. Once the things have been moved with the event a little bit, it gets nice and dark in the room. You can bring that battery level down a little bit and not have to worry about going around and checking them. So that's kind of cool. It does come with we have a WDMX version of this as well as a Skywire version of it, depending on what your fancy is. So that's definitely available right now. If you need them, we got them. And they also have a charging case that they'll fit in.
Very nice.
So EXA. That's the big thing that I really like about this year is there's so many like colors you can make with that, and there's so many different products that have it in there. One of the really unique ones is the Flurry EXA. One of the lights that was really popular for Blizzard was the Flurry 5. They sold a lot of those, and they did really well with it. And then they came out with this new version called the Flurry EXA. So this has 4 hex color or EXA colored LEDs in them. So RGB, AW, UV in a moving head. So you get a really bright output, and you can put it wherever you want. This to me is like the perfect light for your system because you'll be able to move the light around. If you're used to hanging your trees in one specific spot, that's fine. It's no problem. You can actually then just move the light around depending on the different gigs. You can put it up on the ceiling, on the floor. Let's say you want to create a specific atmosphere during one part of the event, but not during the other. So you get that option with these guys. I haven't seen anybody do it yet, but I guarantee you somebody out there has probably thought about doing like a row of these on a back wall, so you can do like a beam up the wall and have it kind of chase back and forth and stuff like that. And because you got the EXA LEDs in there, you can do all the really fun colors. So really cool little light, and also super, super affordable. It's in that same kind of housing that we use for a lot of lights. So it's really, really cool. One other light that I wanted to quick talk about was the Mesmerizer. It's a laser. It's a 3-color laser. Has a bunch of different patterns. My favorite part about it is it actually has a couple of different like lensing options in it that are selectable via DMX or via the menu, that you can actually make it project different patterns. And you're not limited to like a 3D effect with the laser. You're not limited to a dot matrix effect, or the like as we call it, gradient effect with the laser. You can do pretty much any of that. It's really, really easy to do. And it's in a really rugged case, real solid, and super, super affordable. So it's pretty much a great package. And to me, I like being able to put dots all over the room. It's kind of one of the things I always do, and me, I love lasers, so pretty much willing to do that wherever. But the really cool thing is that with this you can choose the color. You can actually choose a red, a green, or a blue. You have the option for any of those, which is awesome. So you're not confined to one specific color like you would be with a small, micro laser or whatever. So, yeah. So one of the things that I've also, we were talking about wall projection just a few minutes ago here with the Fleury XA. One of the other things that people do is take our weather system, which is a multi-head bar, and actually place it behind the DJ booth and project it up a wall. I've done this before in some other videos and stuff like that, but I've just recently seen some people doing it with the weather system, and it's really, really cool. So another one of the products that I absolutely think is necessary this year for DJs to take a peek at and maybe even buy is the weather system. It's super portable. It's got these small little heads with 3 LEDs in it, and they put out just a ton of light. It's got 8 heads, so there's just a ton of options where you can point it, and it's all DMX controllable, and it comes with a foot switch as well and a T-bar stand. So if you want to put it up and actually light the dance floor, you can totally do that. But me, I love using it as like a wall washer for behind the DJ to fill that extra space back there. So
yeah, what a neat idea.
Favorites. Yeah, it's just one of my personal favorites. So, and finally, we actually have a moving head, another moving head. But this is actually, I have this guy right here, and I'm just going to flip the camera around if that's okay.
Yeah.
This guy right here is the G70. You actually have a combined LED in there. There's actually quite a few in there. You can kind of see them. They're looking down in there. So they actually combine to make a whole really super bright output. The nice thing about this guy is you get 2 gobo wheels. That's something that a lot of guys will use for like gobo morphing and stuff like that, which is a really fun effect, and you can do it up on the wall or whatever, and it looks really, really cool. It's got a really easy to use menu. Obviously, you can see it's a huge screen in comparison to my fingers, so it's just massive. And it's of course in a rugged case. You can see there's all these scratches on it and everything. This is one of our trade show samples. We've taken it to quite a few trade shows, and we've just beaten it very badly, so it's definitely survived pretty well. And of course, this one has a lot of brightness, as your dual gobo wheels, and it's a price under $1,000. So there's pretty much not a lot more we can ask for in a light, especially a moving head like that. So it's just this is like just the total package. If you grabbed all the things we've just talked about, you would have the best DJ system out there right now. So it's like just the perfect setup if you're looking to like take your system to the next level. So
great stuff. If people like to find out more information, where can they go to check out Blizzard Lighting?
Check out blizzardlighting.com.
That sounds great, Nick. This is some of the best of 2015.
I think it was your birthday recently, wasn't it?
It was. That's right. Yes, I'm 29 again.
Oh yeah. Me too.
That was Nick Airriess with the top 5 from Blizzard Lighting. If you want to find out more information, pop out to blizzardlighting.com. You can find out all the things about these lights, and keep an eye on their social media pages, because NAMM is coming up, and you're going to find out about a lot of cool lights coming up here in just a couple of weeks.